very much.
Here's my question. How do you hold the camera still enough in a
Looking up at the McCormick Center, it's the Lakeshore Drive just down the road.
It's sometimes frustrating for those of us in public health that something that kills so many people every day doesn't get media coverage. So we invite you to be partners in shedding a light on what may sometimes be very difficult to see.
But again, I would just ask from the outset that you stay tuned to the healthcare transformation. I think we are at the beginning of a brand new chapter in this country.
Up next, L. Michael Posey, editor of the trade magazine Pharmacy Today. Did I get that right?
Yep.
And graduate student at the University of Georgia. Woohoo!
Found out about Pat Thomas's program at the University of Georgia, so I'm technically a grad student part-time, and but full-time at the American Pharmacists Association.
I guess part of the reason I'm doing Pitchfest is because, well, one, Pat encouraged it, and two, it's because, like, she's given me some background in being able to write about how the medical stuff, and I wasn't confident in that before, and so now I can think of story ideas again, and think, oh, well, maybe somebody will actually want to first hire me to write it and then read it later on. It's, like, I used to be in newspapers, and so we do that all the time, but this is a different kind of world. You actually have someone to sell a story to, so it's kind of cool that Pat's given us the background, or given me the background to be able to do this.
Okay, I'm going to pitch my story to Kaiser Health News. It's about a program in South Georgia that helps rural applicants get into med school so that they can go back and practice in rural areas.
Henry, Beal, Collins, Road, Faulkner, Gardner, Pendleton, and Rice.
She thought it was a really great idea, but she thinks that it needs a little more attention. She thinks that the idea of just an inspiring program, just a pretty story about an inspiring program, is not enough. And she wants me to come back to her with a pitch that includes an angle that has a little bit more attention to it. But she was really complimentary, and she said that I really got what their publication is all about, and she was glad that I took the time to figure that out. And so I'm gonna do a little bit more research, and I'm gonna come back to her with a slightly different pitch.